Hey guys, Jonah here, back with another beer review, and I'm in the corner of the room now. We're back in Ireland once again, and we're doing this one. It's from Whiplash. It's called Quiet Crowd. It's a robust porter. Um, but let's see if we can get that in focus because it's kind of really trippy. These Whiplash cans, they've got some real weird kind of artwork. It's perfectly well. It's a label. There we go. In focus for a change. Quiet crowd. It's a white label on a white can. Very very strange. But kind of cool. It is 5% brown ale. 330, obviously a small can. Brewed by Whiplash in Dublin. What else have we got there? Barley, hops, yeast. Wow. So no oats and no wheat. This is part of the Irish thing. He says, dropping a little bit of beer. See, it overflowed a tiny wee bit. Nothing too bad though. Right, get this. We're back in the Gad's glass. And some of these remind me of Gad's beers, to be perfectly honest. Some of these Bruns. But anyway, this is Whiplash. There we go. And they seem to be giving quite a big head. Maybe I should start putting those in the let's turn it around. We've given Gads enough promotion on this channel. Looks dark to you probably, but right on the bottom you can see that this is actually a very dark brown. Head is quite dark as well. We have got, I call that a tan head. We are looking well over a finger, but not quite two. Oh, getting some lovely roasty kind of things going on. Roast, bit of coffee in there as well. Oh, how have I managed to dribbled some down the glass as well? Jesus, you can't take me anywhere. Right, let's see. That will focus in there. Boom. We'll try and get that out. For those nice people on Untapped, they like a nice picture every now and then. Oh, I'm getting sort of Marmite dark stuff as well. Everything really dark, although it doesn't look as dark as it could be. And this is a robust brown. It's not a porter, this is a brown ale. Okay guys, chin chin, pass me some gin. Wow, that is dark. Oh, but quite sweet. We're getting biscuit. I'm getting a bit of leather too. Nice sweetness. Maybe a bit of kind of cake. Not that it's very fruity. This is very dry. Coffee-like. Yeah, it's like a coffee basically. Tiny bit of caramel, tiny bit of chocolate maybe. But this one is all about the roastiness. It's weird because I'm really getting Marmite on that nose. Mm. And as I say with Marmite, you're either going to love it or hate it. And I love this beer. It's very smooth as well. There's no oats, there's no wheat in here. It's just barley. But it's really done well. I totally get that this will not be for everyone. But there's a lot going on. Some of the dark beers, sometimes they're really watery and, you know, you don't get too much. This has got lots of layers to it. It's not superbly chewy, but it's not super watery either. It's kind of in the middle. Um, wow, quite a good carbonation. Gravy as well. I'm getting some sort of gravy from it. Not getting much hop presence at all. So this is not for any hopheads. This is purely for someone that really appreciates the dark beers. Look at that, how it kind of sticks on the side of the glass. This is only 5%. I would say, if I didn't know, I'd say this is stronger than 5%. No, 5% ABV. And I have no clue who this beheaded woman is. I assume it's a woman. Looks like a woman wearing robes and things. There we go. And her head has gone. What is that all? What is that all about? They're Whiplash guys. They do some weird artwork, man. Nice, but proper weird. That is lovely. Lovely, smooth, little bit of bitterness, little bit of roastiness, little bit of coffee. Sweetness is there too. Bit of Marmite, bit of gravy, bit of, you know what it reminds me of? Bit of leather. Reminds me of this is for the guys, I guess, or the girls, depending, how short your hair is. And my God, I remember when I had hair. Some of you might as well. But this reminds me of those really old Chesterfield sofas that you get in the barbers that you have to sit on and wait for the guy to kind of dust the chair off and I go, come here. I don't know, there's something about this beer that reminds me of those old Chesterfield sofas and smoking. Do you remember when you used to be able to smoke inside places? Not just like, I don't mean just in pubs. I mean, you used to be able to smoke in like normal places as well. Really nice, really smooth. I say it often, but I'd like to try this straight out of the keg. Because I think there's something about putting a beer in a can. It's not always true, but the can itself kind of imparts a different kind of taste, a different flavour to a beer. Whereas if it's in a keg, okay, a keg essentially is a big can. Unless you've got a wooden keg, but that's pretty unheard of these days for brewing. But yeah, there's something about having a keg that maybe it's because of the surface area of the inside of a keg versus a can by volume, because you've got to divide by volume. Um, there's more beer in contact with that surface area thing. And I know they're lined, yes, I do know that. Um, but I always pick up on these weird kind of sort of tangy things from canning. Maybe it's where they put the seam around the top. I'm sure it can't be 100% perfectly sealed, vacuum sealed, like inside plastic and stuff. Who knows? But all I know is it's different, or in a bottle. How about that? Having this beer in a bottle condition perhaps, versus a can, I am 100% sure they would taste slightly different. So, Whiplash, if you're out there, if you're listening to this, maybe you are, maybe you're not. Yeah, try and release your beers in bottles. I don't think you do. And you never know, I might come over to Dublin one day and then you're in for it. I'm in for it actually, drinking untold amounts of beer. Oh, lovely jubbly. Anyway, guys, cheers and beers. even a little bit of lacing on that bad boy. For you lacing people, I know there's people out there that love the lacing. This has been Uncle Jonah drinking the beers from Ireland, so you don't have to go. Although I would highly recommend it. Please click like, please click subscribe down below. The metrics, as they're called, from YouTube, really help out for small channels like mine. So by clicking like and subscribing if you haven't done so already, really helps out. I know a lot of you probably have subscribed already. Subscribed. However, please remember to click like. The more likes I get, the better. And the more YouTube will like Uncle Jonah, which is, hey, which is cool. Anyway, this has been Uncle Jonah. Hopefully we'll see you real soon for more beers, more inane rantings by myself. And you never know, we might even have some more Irish beers. Cheers and beers, and as always, shabone!